Hey everybody, just got finished watching the Red Dot episode of Seinfeld. Really enjoyable episode actually. What happens in this is that it starts off with George and Jerry going to Elaine's workplace while they're having a Christmas party or something of the sorts. And Elaine's dating this recovering alcoholic. And so he kind of comes and talks to Jerry. They sit down their glasses, or Elaine gives Jerry her glass, and they kind of sit them down and talk. While Elaine gives George a job at her place, her office. And so Elaine's boyfriend accidentally takes Elaine's drink, which had vodka in it, and drinks it. And so he falls off the wagon or back on the wagon. That's kind of the debate thing going in this episode, is if you're a recovering alcoholic, you're on the wagon, or if you fall back into alcoholism, you're either back on the wagon or fall off. I believe you fall off the wagon if you fall back into alcoholism, but I'm not an alcoholic, so how would I know? I'm pretty sure that's right, though. What else happens? Let me read it again. Oh, so the episode's title. And so George gives Elaine this sweater as kind of a thank you. And so he buys it, but it's damaged because there's a little red dot on there. But he can't notice it. I'm pretty sure nobody else watching it can actually notice it. But all the other characters he notices it, but all the other characters notice it, like, immediately or whatever. And so the running gag is that he can't give it away, but he, like, saved a crap load of money, because it was like $600, and he bought it for like 60. So, wow. 90% off. Nice. What happens? So George, damn, what really does, like, I watched this episode. Feels like there was more, I don't know, I feel like there was more going on than there really was. Wow. So Jerry, like, I guess Jerry gets heckled by Elaine's boyfriend, and that's something that happens. George has sex with a cleaning lady at the office, and then she tries to blackmail him. So he gives her the sweater, but then she sees the red dot, and she doesn't want it, which is kind of bullshit, because she goes off on this whole, like, tirade about how when she was I can't do a Spanish accent, but I'll try. How when she was a girl in Panama. Yeah, this is not working, is it? When she was a girl in Panama, and a rich American came, and he had a cashmere on, and all she wanted was the cashmere. Then she throws away the fucking cashmere. Like, fuck you. Yeah, so George gets fired because she tells after the cashmere sweater. Petty ass bullshit, isn't it? I like this episode. It was entertaining. I think, as you kind of seen it, I don't know. It feels like not a lot goes on, but yet a lot has gone on. I guess, I don't know. It's an interesting episode, but it's very fun to watch. I think it's one of the more. If I'm right, this is one of the more prominent episodes. I know the title strikes me familiar. I don't remember watching this before, but I'm pretty sure I have. But, I mean, the title itself sticks out, not the... Oh, wait, no. Some of this episode does stick out. Not because I just watched it, but now that I think I'm retracing my memory. It has some funny parts in it. What happens in one scene is that when Elaine suspects that her boyfriend, Dick, is off the wagon, she kind of says, like, oh, you can smell it on him or something. And she's like, you can't smell the drink on him after one drink or something. So, like, Jerry and Elaine get Kramer to like take shots of some scotch, and so he kind of starts doing this, like he's like, ooh, this goes on smooth, I could shoot a commercial for it, Hennigan's. And so he kind of goes on these like little like monologues or whatever, and they're very funny. He's like, nervous for your interview? Take a Hennigan's. Take Hennigan's. Take a shot or two to calm your nerves, get some liquid courage in ya. And since you can't smell it, well, I guess it'll just be a secret between the two of us. It's very funny, very good. Jerry and Elaine had another back and forth. Oh, because Elaine begins to suspect that George bought the damaged sweater. George bought the damaged sweater in order to save $1, which he did. But she asks Jerry this, and he's like, "What are you saying?" Oh wait, no, that's not exactly. It's that, or yeah, it's that. I'm trying to think of either that or if she asked him if he like put down the cup of vodka like purposely so he would fall off the wagon on purpose. But Jerry's like, "What are you saying?" And Elaine's like, "I'm saying nothing. Gotta be saying something to say nothing," or something like that. I can't get exactly right, and it's probably gonna be what's on the comment box or the description where I have a quote from the episode. But very funny. One thing I actually really liked about this episode is that, like, for the most part, like Elaine's boyfriend Dick, it's almost like it's almost sad, like, or it would have been really sad for a moment, like, because he's off the wagon, he's kind of going back to being an alcoholic, and like he heckles Jerry at a show. He's like, "Oh, it stinks as you." You know, it's almost it's kind of tragic almost. It still remains somewhat funny. I don't think, and thank God they don't poke too much fun at the condition. But and then like he kind of comes to confront them, I remember, near the end of the episode. But I think one thing I really like is, you know how at the end of most Seinfeld episodes, it's or pretty much all of them. I haven't met one that doesn't do this, but it shows Jerry doing stand up, and so that's actually, I mean, kind of tied into this is one thing I actually really like with this episode is that how they usually interlude some scenes with some of Jerry's stand up. This one actually takes it, and it's like it goes into the episode because during one of them, Dick heckles Jerry. But the ending bit of Jerry's stand up is really good. Or I really liked it just because he's like, "Oh man, I inadvertently made this guy off the wagon or whatnot." And he's like, "I feel bad for it." And like you see Dick, he's back on the wagon, and he even corrects Jerry. He's like, "Yeah, on the wagon." He's like, "There he is," and it's like there. It's a nice like little bit of closure. It doesn't end like unnecessarily dark or just like, I feel bad for that guy. I don't know. It was one of those like just really good moments. Maybe I'll even go and say it was touching almost, and it was a very feel good moment, and I like that. I like that about this episode. It was a very feel good episode, and back off the wagon. Yeah. That's my drunk person. I'll see you guys later.